Well, aloha and welcome to It's You. My name is Amy Highmoor. I am the CEO and founder of It's You Life Coaching. My life is dedicated to showing you that you have every dream, love, and desire right inside of you. I am here today with my love and the co-founder of It's You, Jason Belair, our special guest, Brian Mauk, and of course, Carla Wynn. Brian had his first memory at the age of 2 when he felt himself dying, drowning in a pool. He was saved by his 7-year-old sister and spent his life living in fear and solitude. Brian is now the founder of Go Passion, where he dedicates his life to helping people heal and rediscovering who they are. Welcome, Brian, Carla, and Jason.
Thank you.
Could you tell us a little bit about Go Passion?
Yeah, certainly. Go Passion, something that I started working on about a couple years ago. It was really just a culmination of things that I have gone through and struggled through, as well as things to where, I shouldn't necessarily actually be here anymore, especially with the drowning early on. And I think it's just kind of that overall appreciation of life is extracurricular to me at this point, because there's been a couple points where I almost did die in life. And but really what I'm compelled by is that overall feeling of, there's no time to waste. To be unhappy, there's no time to waste. Just be stuck in the minutia of life, because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't benefit anybody when you're just kind of self-imploding with anger and fear and everything else. And I really kind of look back to younger life, to like youth, where where we were all feeling that wonderment and looking at the world through fresh eyes, and being able just to experience for the first time, what it was like to take everything in. What I am saying is the things that we actually value, we need to put, instead of just saying that we value them, we need to put the value back on them,
Right.
And actually put importance there, because we put too much importance on survival, on just paying the bills, on just, barely eking out a life. And it's very true that, what we actually think about, what we actually, put forth the effort on, is exactly what we're going to get back. Okay, so we reap the results of that struggle. So
Right.
I think we really do need to redefine for ourselves, what we think is responsible. Yes, we have to be responsible to take care of our families and pay the bills, but we need to go beyond that. That should just be a basic function, paying bills and the survival stuff. That should just be a non-issue. I mean,
Right.
it doesn't make sense to spend all day fretting about all that stuff, because it just compounds on itself and really becomes counterproductive. And then we start getting into fear cycles. We start, just getting into that introspective, nucleus into ourselves, to where we're just stuck. We can't get out.
It creates so much worry, and worry is using your imagination to create something you do not want. And
Right.
to sit there and to continually worry gives you no room or allowance for any of the now, because you're still trying to rationalize a future event or a past event, and you're not accepting the right in the moment.
Exactly. I mean, why have a responsibility towards struggling? Why have a responsibility towards just making it day to day? Why not have a responsibility for showing our families and the ones that we love, a lifestyle to where that there's choices, that they actually have choices, that they're not limited. Show them, love, not frustration and turmoil and all the problems and all the garbage that we carry around with us. It's just, what this is just getting back to that core, getting back to that, and again, here comes like a cliche, that inner child, but again, it's so true, because that inner child is where that passion is. It's where that happiness is, and that freedom just to, go out and, and stop watching TV and get away from the computer and go out and just sit in the park and just be like, what, that's a beautiful sky. I mean, look at the grass. It's just gorgeous. Simple things that people think is cheesy these days. That's really what it's about. If you can't enjoy your life, then you're not going to be proactive in any other way.
It's actually a lesson Hawaii taught us about getting out there and sitting at the park, and luckily almost every day here is sunny, so you can do that, but you really live in a different world here. It's much slower. encourage that. They encourage you to be out in the mornings and afternoons and sitting at parks and under trees and reading books, and it's really amazing.
No, it's true. It's true. It's cliche, but it's true. You know, but I mean, you know, like I said, I mean, it's really just getting that passion back and just, you know, getting excited to where you just can't hold yourself back anymore, and you've got to go out there and live life and you know, and again, not to be cliche, but then you chase the dreams and realize, you know, what's out there for us.
We really appreciate you, Brian, and well, everybody can find us too at it'syouLifeCoaching.com.